The Arctic, a land of ice, snow, and endless horizons. Here, life survives against incredible odds. From vast herds of caribou to the silent giants of the ocean, Arctic animals perform some of the most astonishing migrations on our planet. But now, climate change is rewriting the rules of survival. What happens when the ice melts, the seasons shift, and migration paths vanish? Let's journey into the Arctic and uncover how climate change is transforming one of nature's greatest spectacles. These journeys are not mere movements. They are epic sagas of survival, etched into the very fabric of the planet. For millennia, creatures have followed precise paths, guided by instinct and the predictable cycles of nature. But now, something fundamental is changing. Climate change is rewriting the rules of survival in this fragile ecosystem. The predictable patterns that have sustained life for eons are unraveling at an alarming rate. The central question before us is stark. How is climate change disrupting these ancient, vital patterns of migration? The Arctic is home to some of the most spectacular migrations on Earth. Consider the caribou, undertaking one of the longest land migrations known, sometimes traveling up to 5,000 kilometers across vast frozen landscapes. Their journey is a testament to endurance. Beneath the shifting ice, bowhead whales navigate frigid waters, following unseen currents to rich feeding grounds. These magnificent creatures have perfected their routes over thousands of years. Above them, millions of seabirds, like the Arctic tern, perform coordinated journeys spanning continents. These migrations are masterpieces of natural synchronization. They are precisely timed with the seasons, the formation and melt of ice, and the availability of crucial food sources. Every element is interconnected, a delicate balance that ensures survival. The Arctic is a bellwether for global climate change, warming at a rate 4 times faster than the rest of the planet. This accelerated warming has profound consequences for its inhabitants. The most visible change is the dramatic alteration of sea ice. Sea ice now melts earlier in the spring and forms much later in the autumn. This shrinking window of frozen ocean is critical for many Arctic species. Animals depend on this ice for hunting, for resting, and as vital travel corridors across vast distances. The consequences are already dire. Walruses, for instance, rely on sea ice platforms to rest between dives for food. With less ice, they are forced onto crowded coastal lands, leading to stampedes and tragic losses, especially among young calves. Caribou migrations are a marvel of precision, timed to follow the greening of tundra plants. They arrive just as the tender, nutritious shoots emerge, providing essential sustenance for their calves. This timing is crucial for the survival of the herd. However, rising temperatures are causing plants to bloom earlier in the season. This creates a devastating mismatch. By the time the caribou arrive at their traditional calving grounds, the most nutritious period of the plants has passed. The food has already peaked and begun to decline in quality. This nutritional deficit threatens the survival of newborn calves and weakens entire herds, making them more vulnerable to disease and predation. Their ancient rhythm is broken. Bowhead and beluga whales depend on specific plankton-rich feeding grounds often found beneath the sea ice. These areas are vital for their survival, providing the energy needed for their long migrations and breeding cycles. Melting ice and shifting ocean currents are altering the timing and location of these plankton blooms. The whales' food sources are becoming unpredictable, forcing them to adapt to a rapidly changing environment. They must expend more energy to find sustenance. These changes can lead to longer, more arduous journeys and reduced foraging success. The delicate balance of their ecosystem is being disrupted, threatening the health and reproductive success of these magnificent marine mammals. Polar bears are iconic symbols of the Arctic, perfectly adapted to life on the sea ice. They move with the ice, using its edges as platforms to hunt their primary prey, seals. The ice is their hunting ground, their home, and their highway. With less sea ice, bears are forced onto land for longer periods. On land, food is scarce and difficult to find, leading to starvation and increased conflict with humans. Their traditional hunting strategies become impossible. We are witnessing bears traveling hundreds of kilometers in desperation, scavenging for any available food source. Their very existence is tied to the ice, and as it vanishes, so too does their future. Their struggle is a stark warning. Millions of Arctic terns, snow geese, and other migratory birds journey to the Arctic to breed during the brief summer. They rely on specific nesting sites and abundant insect life to raise their young. Their arrival is a sign of life's renewal. Warmer temperatures are bringing new challenges to these breeding grounds. New predators are moving north, and the incidence of diseases is increasing. The delicate balance of their nesting environment is being disturbed. Less stable nesting space and increased swarms of mosquitoes, thriving in warmer conditions, threaten hatchlings and entire colonies. The success of their breeding season, vital for species survival, is now profoundly uncertain. For millennia, indigenous peoples like the Inuit and Sami have lived in harmony with the Arctic environment. Their cultures, traditions, and very survival are intrinsically linked to these animal migrations. They are the guardians of this land. Climate change directly threatens their traditional ways of life. The unpredictable movements of animals, the thinning ice, and the changing seasons make hunting and travel perilous. Their deep ancestral knowledge is being undermined. This is not just an environmental crisis, it is a profound cultural crisis. The loss of these migrations means the erosion of human traditions and a way of life passed down through countless generations. Their voices must be heard. While some species may possess the adaptability to change migration routes or alter their behaviors, the rapid pace of climate change is overwhelming. Many species simply cannot evolve or adapt quickly enough to survive these drastic shifts. Scientists issue stark warnings of significant Arctic biodiversity loss within this century. The unraveling of these ancient migrations is not an isolated event. It impacts global climate systems and the health of the entire planet. The Arctic is a crucial regulator of global weather patterns. Its stability affects us all, far beyond its icy borders. The future of these migrations and the future of the Arctic hangs precariously in the balance. The Arctic migrations are more than just animal journeys, they are lifelines. They balance entire ecosystems, sustain ancient cultures, and play a critical role in regulating our global climate. They are a testament to life's enduring power. Losing these migrations means losing an irreplaceable part of Earth's natural heritage. It means losing the ancient rhythms of life that have shaped our world. This is not an abstract problem. It is about the struggles of individual animals fighting for survival. Their plight is a mirror reflecting our own impact on the planet. We must engage further with this critical topic, understand its complexities, and act decisively. Protecting the Arctic and its magnificent migrations is a responsibility we all share. If you want to see more deep explorations of our changing planet, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next journey.